Oh shit. Mother. Okay, here we go. Sorry guys, I was just trying to link to my Instagram here. It's your boy Black Pages. This is the blackest you've ever seen me in your life. Y'all ain't never seen me this black before. Yeah. Yeah, it's going down like that today. Okay, maybe not. That it would get weird. Eventually it would just get weird. People be like, why is this black square talking to me? And I am, listen, I'm a black dude who's pretty square. But that being said, man, Savage AF, forget your feelings, facts matter. Don't worry. The algorithm says don't curse in the first 5 minutes. So I will be cursing in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. That being said, in the meantime, in between time, I'm your boy, Black Pedro. Usually there's a dude right here to my virtual right. I don't know what happened to Shane. I sent him a text message like, hey, you want, and he didn't hit me back with the thing. So I hope he's okay. The other day, his phone overheated or something, and he couldn't. So I hope his phone isn't hot. It's a Motorola Razr, very susceptible to direct sunlight. Savage AF, man, forget your feelings. Facts matter. We talk politics, hot topics, and current events in an I don't give a fluff kind of style. Typically, we are on for you guys Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, typically. Live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram simultaneously. If you ever miss us live, just know that our YouTube channel is there. All our shows are archived. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. You see it right there? Subscribe to youtube.com/c/SavageAFWorld when you get there. I realize that sounds like aliens have landed and taken over the earth, but you're safe, guys. Don't worry. Some of you are degenerates, way more savage than myself or Shane could ever be. I love how I just referenced somebody who's not here, like, like. All right. Anyways, that's why Facebook exists, for degenerates, people who don't give a good good about society. They don't have rules. There's just really no borders around Facebook. So look us up, Savage A.F. on Facebook. You need those punctuations. Savage A period F period on Facebook. More important than all of that, man. I don't know if you know, but for the price of 1 click per day, you could save a comedian's life. Basically, we live off of Instagram nowadays. You don't have to be funny, just have followers. At Black Pedro on Instagram. At Comedian Shang. That's a G on Instagram. At Black Pedro, at Comedian Shang, also on Threads. Speaking of following, speaking of Instagram, I see over my IG, and let me bring y'all in here so people can see and know that you exist, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm taking the IG people and pulling them in to the YouTube world. LA Haker, Pagan Patrick, Lady Mac Entertainment, Sweets Craft by Jay, Elaine K, I Am Khadijah, Dick's Pics. It's a strange thing to call a woman, but she's very talented, hilarious, extremely talented actor. Good humor wasted, Wendy E. I see y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Also over on YouTube, and just know that if you're on IG, come on over to YouTube, baby, because there's a whole ass comment section that goes on. Oh yeah, we're past the 5-minute mark. Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. Lady Hazel May, I called you lazy. Lady Hazel May is here. What's up, y'all? Damani Jones, I see you. Maya Baker, I see you. Yeah, I think we're ready for some Savage. We're ready for some Savage today, Maya. Let's get into it. Gina Emerson, Queen Gina Marie, if you know her. Breezy JJ's. Coochie Damas. Come on, man. It don't get blacker than this. When it comes to Pedro's, I'm typically the blackest in the room. Just effing do it, man. Woo! Thank you for taking time out from coaching the kids. Follow Just effing do it on Instagram, man. We drinking tequila pineapple soda today. I went with the Blanco. We didn't quite go Reposado today. What else we got? Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all, man. You know, this is gonna be a Dro solo edition. Again, I don't know what happened to my partner today. Sean Stubbs, I see you. I don't know, you know. I'm supposed to do like this, and then I don't see him, but it looks like I see him, which is that's how we do it in Hollywood. But yeah, we're just gonna carry this one today. Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings. Facts matter. Okay. It's Friday, August 23rd, 2024, in the time-space continuum. Gina Emerson, she says, pineapple keeps you juicy, BP. To be honest, I really don't think it's the pineapple. It's probably the tequila. But either way, we gonna get juicy. And you know, normally I wouldn't let somebody other than you, Gina, call me juicy. You know, I'm from the east side, girl. I can't really be like, hey, did you see Pedro? Oh, you mean that juicy nigga? Like, I can't let y'all do that to me. But Gina, I'm gonna give you a pass because we cool and you chime in. No other Miranda. We only need one. I see you. Uh-oh. Breezy JJ said her dad turned 85 today. Celebrate. Get it in. Congratulations to you and your family. Cheers to that. Again, it's Friday, August 23rd, 2024, in the time-space continuum. Okay, this just took a turn. Maya Baker, with your nasty ass, call me. Okay, you sound like a good time. She said pineapple keeps the vajayjay sweet. That's called a pussy colada. You know, you see what I did? God damn. And you know what? The Remy ain't even in the system yet. God, man, well, goddamn. Oh, no, Coach. I don't. He said, Pedro, so you take being called juicy? Mental note taken. Okay, first of all, I said from Gina Emerson, specifically, my dude. Let's not get out of hand. Okay. Okay. Because the Remy ain't in the system yet. But we can get it in the system, Coach. Shang ain't here. I don't come with mama jokes. This shit'll get sloppy real quick. Shang be talking that shit sober, nigga. I'll be what? Let me get to the bottom. Let me get to the bottom of this cup, dog. Everybody get banned in this motherfucker. Wendy Edwards, I see you. Bonnie Chambers, I see you. All right, man. Again, we're wishing love and happy birthdays to Breezy JJ's dad, 85 today. That is a blessing. Make sure over on Instagram, I see JC13. I see El Caballo Negrito. Very funny dude, man. Make sure y'all follow. All right, listen. Without Shane today, I'm just going to talk my shit. Damn, I don't even think There's so many pieces to the puzzle when you by yourself trying to connect all the pieces to the game. It doesn't. It's not always as easy as it looks. Okay, so here we go. We are going to end today's show with that most critical and important question that we ask here on Savage AF. That is, motherfuckers, say what? And for those who don't know, that's just how that's the height of our journalism here. But somebody done dropped off, and I just want to know where you're really even in from the presidential race. That is, maybe you can guess who I'm talking about. But before we get into that, man, it's a celebration, bitches. D Nelly Radio, I see you over on IG. And again, for my people on IG, don't be afraid to come on over to the YouTube, dog. We over here. Okay, it's scrolling at the bottom of the screen, youtube.com/C/SavageAF Victoria Yanka over on Instagram. She is a Savage AF alum. Has been on the show many times. Keep blowing up, girl. I see you out there. Danke schön. And I don't know what else to say in German. She speaks German. All right, guys. We're going to start off today's show. It's a celebration, bitches. We have a winner. Okay. Kamala is your next POTUS. I'm saying it right now. She says bitte. I think that means thank you. Or either she might be describing my disposition right now. But I'm not bitter right now. I'm actually very happy. Okay, so the election hasn't happened yet. So, yeah, Kamala Harris isn't president yet. But I think what we saw throughout this week was a complete flip on the Democratic Party's just sort of energy and momentum from the second that Joe Biden, and by the way, I'm going to say it again, Joe Biden didn't really drop out. I think he went outside to check the mail, and the door closed behind him, and then y'all changed the locks. And then now Joe Biden is just an old man outside like, open the door, Richard. Just get me in here. I don't know where I am. Oh, I forgot to close the windows. Now the cops are after me. Sorry about the noise in the background, guys. I live in a metropolis. That being said, though, what I would like to give a cheers and a kudos to the Democratic Party, to the DNC, for putting on a very successful event. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, it got hyped. Lil Jon was there. Yeah, Lil Jon. They didn't even need the big one, right? They didn't even bring Big John out. They let Lil Jon come through. Yeah, what? Okay. The energy was just way up all week. Really not only felt like, but looked like and was an actual movement in a positive direction, because Joe Biden also was a movement, but more like bowel. And what I realized is that, you know what? As much as I was willing to ride and die with Joe Biden, I think it had been expressed many, many times in America that nobody other than MAGAites were really, really looking forward to Joe Biden versus Donald Trump again. And when Joe Biden shit his pants and died 4 times on stage during that so-called debate, at least the Democrats, it seemed like a panic move at the time. It still kind of, but the reality was they were brave enough to say, you know what? Super RN, I see you over on IG. But the Democrats were brave enough to say, you know what? Nobody likes our guy. Let's change guys. And as Donald Trump's base solidifies itself around itself, it is still getting smaller and smaller, or, at least it's not getting any bigger, right? Like, Donald Trump is not pulling in more people. And the Democratic Party is. Like, they're getting new people. They're getting They're going to get the independents. And the people that just can't bring themselves to vote Democrat, they're just not going to vote Trump either, which is another win. So I say kudos to the Democratic Party. Last night, what we saw on the fourth and final night, Maya, this is why we love you, girl. It's not just the pineapple juice and that sweet vajayjay, as you put it, girl. But it's your witty insight. She says the Uno reverse card was played well, and I think they hit him with a draw 4 at the same time. Some people say that's illegal. I don't know. Let's do it again, though. But yes, Maya Baker, no matter whose basement you were playing in, the Democratic Party, if it was spades, they counted books and ran that motherfucker. Damn near Boston. Gina Emerson says his campaign has ED, and that does not stand for education because they're the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. But yes, the Trump campaign is going limp, Gina, and you know they're not gonna get that Viagra or that Cialis subscription. I said subscription, like you're gonna read the pill prescription. Soon enough. And if it does, it's gonna make his heart seize up because he's already overweight. Sean Stubbs says, when Joe Biden was elected as president, what were the odds he could complete a second term at his age? You know what I'm saying? Hey, making it this far, he done beat the odds. Because they say that job ages you decades. And I didn't think he had one more decade left, let alone decades. So Sean Stubbs says Joe chose Kamala wisely. Okay. So yeah, I'm with that. You is here. I see you. All right, man. So that being said, I think, and Shang would be here like Kamala doesn't have a chance of winning, and that's, I know it was a really poor impersonation of Shang, but I can't be that light skinned, so this is the best I could do it. Okay, somehow y'all got caught up on pineapple juice. Wendy over on IG is like, pineapple juice good for both women and men, makes his juice nice and sweet. Damn it, ladies, I'm trying to focus on politics. We talk politics, hot topics, and current events. We typically don't talk sweet vajayjay and sweet dick juice. Please don't get me. I'm trying to focus, though. Okay, so you said, wait, Damani said, why Joe just didn't fall back to the VP? I think he did. He popped off. I mean, no matter how old you get, Damani Jones, bro, like, you know what it is. Your lady come in, maybe you need some help. God damn it, I got it. I can do this. I'm on the phone now with another country. Come, close the door behind you. Nobody wants to quit being president. Nobody wants to quit being the most powerful person in the world. Nobody wants to. That's why I said Joe Biden didn't do anything noble. He did not fall back or, do anything, but he got kicked out. Everybody's like, bruh, you done. Barack called him and was like, you used to work for me, and I'm not going to hire you again. The fuck out my house. No Other Miranda says, well, she is right, though. If y'all don't get out here with y'all sweet dick, pussy, vajayjay, pineapple asses, pay attention. Philly Gal Dana over on Instagram, what she got to say? We're going to bring it up on the screen. Let's talk about it. Philly Gal Dana says, "Your lips to God's ears. She is the next POTUS, right? Come on, Dana Dane. Let's get this, yo." But right, like that's what that like I feel like that's solidified. And what I was saying when I was doing my horrible Shang impersonation was that he would be here like she doesn't have a chance to win. And really, it's just like any other candidate at this point. All she has to do is not say nigger, and she'll win. You know what I'm saying? At this point, the N word will just end everybody's campaign for whatever you're doing. Store manager, city council. If you say the N word like that, you're gonna lose. Okay. So just Kamala, don't say nigger. Don't say nigga. Don't say it. She'll be fine. Because the energy is there. They have Republicans at the thing. No Republican president, ex-president, showed up to the Republican convention. How many are alive? H.W. Bush, W. Bush, Trump. Is Gerald Ford still alive? I don't think Gerald Ford is still alive. So that's it. None of the Bushes didn't show up. And then, so I think that says a lot about what's going on. While the Democrats again are pulling people in, the Republican core is the MAGA core is getting is getting it in. Only Bush is alive. Is H.W. Bush dead too? Praise be. Oh yeah, he is. He did die. He did. I remember that. I was there. And Gene Amerson said no vice presidents either. You're right. What was the dumb one? Dan Quayle can't spell potato, not to save his life. Yeah, I doubt if Mike Pence was going to show up. He almost got hanged at the last gathering. Who else? Who was HW's vice president? No, that was Quayle. Who was no? Wait. Who was H.W. Bush's vice president? Was Dan Quayle, right? Am I fucking up? And then, so who was W's VP? No, it wasn't. It's not Gore. Gore was Dana Gore was Clinton's VP. Who was George W? Who was his Cheney? Oh, okay. Thank you. My people on on YouTube got me Cheney. That's right. Dick face. Okay. Liz's dad. That's why she got dick face. Oh, he shot a man in the face, which is a dick move, and his name is Dick. Okay, yeah, you're right. All right, sorry. That motherfucker was so evil. I forgot about him for a second. This is y'all bringing up. Oh shit, trauma. Okay, so thank you guys for the help. That's why we a community. We work together. But yeah, Cheney wasn't there. And you would think that he would be down for some good old, white supremacy fascism, but they played it differently. They were like, we can get it through policy. No need for the hoods. Proud to show my face while I just rob the hood. Gina said pineapple was his safe word. If y'all don't get off this goddamn juice, shit. Coach, nigga, we done talked about this now. This nigga said, juicy, you got to read the chat, god damn it. I was looking on IG for this. It's multiple chats going on. First of all, second of all, and most importantly, call me Juicy again. Your name start with Cooch, you pussy ass nigga. Cooch Adamas, what you doing? Predicting pussy? Nigga, it's gonna be there tomorrow. You more useless than the weatherman. Call me Juicy, nigga. This is Black Pedro. Follow me on Instagram at Black Pedro. Ain't no Juicy in my handle. Give a fuck. Coochadamas, nigga. You sound like JD Vance. He couch fucking, you cooch fucking. Who gonna clean up all this goddamn mess? The real fucking question. Call me juicy, nigga. That was for Gina and just this show. I forgot to add that, Gina. That was just for today. Gina can call me juicy today because of the pineapple. Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? Y'all want to know how juicy I am with my pineapple? Hold on. I'm going to be right back. Now, and y'all going to hear the background talk too. Yeah. No, I'm yelling in my own apartment by myself because this is me. Okay? Yeah. I got the big ass industrial can of the juice, nigga, but I got containers. Fancy ones. Nigga, that do this. And then this. And now watch. And now look. Now look. You go in my fridge, you like, damn, is that orange? Is that pineapple? Guava, nigga? What is that? Tangerine? Could that be tangerine juice? You won't know. You won't know. Tell me about juice, motherfucker. My shit don't even have labels. That's when you know your shit is fancy. When you ain't got to label it. Because that's all you got in your fridge. Is just that's my fridge is empty. Philly gal Dana said over on IG, she said, I think Trump is about 10 days away from getting caught on a hot mic calling her the N-word. Absolutely. Absolutely, Dana. I'll give you that. He's probably... Okay, Compton's Finest says, Pedro's nickname is actually Delicious. I refuse to call him that, though. Bro, I came here to talk politics, hot topics, and current events. And none of those have anything to do with my juiciness or my deliciousness. And both apply to who I am and the state of being. Sure. Have I been called juicy? Yeah. Have I been called delicious? Sure. All of them were in age-appropriate, consensual situations. None of that has happened today. I've only given Gina Amerson today the permission to call me juicy based on the what kind of juice class? You don't even know because the shit ain't labeled. I'm fancy. I used a funnel. Y'all niggas got funnels? Where you at? I don't hear nobody. Oh, everybody quiet now. Ha! Motherfucker bring up funnels and now you're quiet. Yeah. I transferred my shit. Have you know right now. Aaron, I just got here. What did I miss? I made one beverage today. I made 6 beverages today. All of them had tequila, pineapple juice, and a little bit of soda. And now everybody want to call me Juicy, Delicious, and Pedro Colada. And that shit is not fucking cool. Although a Pedro Colada does sound juicy and delicious. I'll admit that. Aaron Lamar Burleson, I see you. Very funny, brother. Make sure y'all follow him. Najee Photography, I see you. Miss Keisha, Mama over on IG, I see you. If you're on IG, please make sure you follow us. Also on YouTube, there's a whole community over here. And I'm being attacked. Honestly, I created a space that I don't feel safe in anymore. That's not why I create spaces. All right, man. Whatever. We here to talk politics. All right. I think Miyu might be the only one focused in here. Let's see what they got to say. I listened to the convention on C-SPAN, and they had a segment when listeners called in. There were some stupid Trump people who called in saying Obama is running the country. This is what we are dealing with, okay? This is why you got to get, you can't just let those people go to the polls, go to the and vote. You can't let those people be the only ones that vote. Got to participate, y'all. Got to participate. Gina, I can't even. I'm not using my. Okay, I see what you did. She said use your safe word. Because honestly, Gina, you the one started this shit, and I tried to be and see what happens when you kind. All right, Nadia TV. The song "Let Me Lick You Up and Down." Pedro tonight is your. Okay, listen. Y'all just getting nasty, and I'm about to get naked, and then the show will be canceled. All right, so Nadia, you're gonna take us to our next place. She said RFK showed his true colors today, and when I wholeheartedly agree with you, not only was it that, but when I heard his little announcement today, I out loud by myself, I was like,
"Motherfucker, say what? Yeah, motherfucker, say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah."
I mean, you could suspend your campaign. You've dropped out. But was he really even in, first of all? But when you say that, in Nadia TV, when you say that RFK showed his true colors today, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think what you're referring to is the fact that he explicitly stated that he was going to leave his name on the ballot in most states, but in battleground states where he could potentially draw votes away from Donald Trump, he would be removing his name from the ballot, thereby and very explicitly expressing his endorsement for Donald Trump, which I think was not a thing that was in question at all. I think we pretty much understood that RFK, I don't give a fuck what the disease is called, because I hope a bus falls on his head, but with his fucking Helen Keller, Eunice Shriver, I don't fucking Catherine Hepburn ass voice. I'm going to suspend my candidacy today, and I'm going to stay on the ballots where I think that I could fuck up the election, but in places where it could fuck up Donald Trump, I will move myself so that Trump can win. And shut your fucking ass up. Compton's Finest says, or a piano, meaning something that could fall on its head. Honestly, as a music fan, why waste a good piano? I'm talking about like a good old bus. You about to ship it off to the graveyard. You know what I'm saying? Before we just, crush it and for the parts, just drop it on his head real quick. Accidentally, of course. I'm not a sociopath. Okay, so yeah, but yeah, seriously, Robert Fitzgerald Kennedy Jr., whose father was murdered during his campaign for presidency after RFK Jr.'s uncle was murdered while being president, has suspended his candidacy. Now, again, he expressed that he's going to leave his name on the ballots in most states, and he's hoping for a scenario where neither Donald Trump or Kamala Harris receive the 270 necessary electoral votes to be certified as president, and then he thinks he has some chance in a contentious race. Again, this is the result of probably not getting enough oxygen through his weak ass throat. Which, by the way, in lieu of Shang, I will say RFK's throat could swallow, I think you guessed it, a bag full of dicks. Sirius Just, what up, Noob? Welcome to it. He says, dude got Shai Hulud living in his head, man. Come on. Wait, is that a Dune reference? Sirius Just, did you just hit us with a Dune reference? He thinks he's the Lisan Al Gahib as it was written. Am I right? Shai Hulud? That's not. Yes, Dune. Okay. All right. I was like, is my nerd radar on right now? Okay. Muad'Dib, he just goes into the room, he's like, Muad'Dib. And it's like, yo, no, that's not how the spice works. Like, obviously, you're allergic to turmeric. And I get it. I don't like drinking spices, ginger drinks and turmeric drinks. It's not my thing. Neither was RFK Jr. First of all, respectfully, I'd just like to say, hey, man, fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just seemed like, did anybody watch Succession on HBO? Right? Like the first son, the kind of half son that was like not really, he was the friend in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I can't remember the actor's name. I'm sorry. No disrespect intended. I've been drinking. Last season, like he ran for president. Oh, okay. Serious Jest, I don't want to spoil Succession, but I will just say that the oldest son that's played by the dude from Ferris Bueller is RFK Jr. That's all. And when you get to the last season, you'll see. Essentially a delusional motherfucker. And when you got a whole family of Democratic royalty, the Kennedys, and none of your people, none of your relatives are fucking with you, you obviously the nutty nut bucket of the family. And because nobody wants to listen to you because you sound like a broken Teddy Ruxpin, you scare kids, dog. With that, like, you can't send messages into the world like everybody should just calm down. The war will be over soon. Then nobody's listening to that shit. I'll eat my neighbor before I eat Alex Jones. Where you at? I'll eat my neighbor. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm getting carried away. I've been left alone to host the show for myself, and I don't have anybody to stop me. Maya Baker says, love that series. Succession shows how things are actually done. The character arcs are spot on. What I will say is that I think they were great characterizations around how people vie for power, wealth, influence, right? That's what American politics is. It's a mix of business, wealth, politics, sociology, right? Like, all these things coming together. And even among siblings, how families tear each other apart. You could say that they were the Murdochs or the Trumps or whatever, you know what I mean? That the family. So I think it's just representative of that. Let me see. Hold on. She's Lady Hazel says, me, you, talking to another member of the group, and that's why we love the comment section. She says she hasn't seen D.L. Hewley's apology. I'm going to have to check it out. And then Miyu says, Lady Hazel, he apologized to Kamala on stage at the convention. I respect that he did that. Also, just know that here at Savage AF, and your boy, I brought that in specifically, but I gave DL Hughley, a man who I look up in the comedy game, in life in general, and definitely in political perspective. I look up to this dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Like a good brother to follow and listen to in this respect. But a few weeks ago, I actually did a segment on because he apologized to her prior to the convention on his own platform, and he already talked about, and I brought it up here and I played the clip for y'all of how he actually apologized publicly on a global platform to Kamala Harris for falsely accusing her for locking up thousands of black men for weed and things like that. And, he admitted that he was part of a false narrative against her that ultimately turned out, if you do your research, was not true. Um, it took a lot of balls then when he did it, and to do it again on this stage at the convention on that platform, even better. Uh, Maya says DL has always been that dude. I like really, really though. I really believe that. Sirius just said I read Mary Trump's book, and Succession is just like it so far. And for those who don't know, Mary Trump is Donald Trump's niece, one of a couple of family members that are speaking out against him. But she's been a sort of never Trumper for a while now. Miss Q to you, I see you. What's up, baby? Much love, Mama. We miss you. Over in Beverly Hills, girl, we miss you. But yeah, there's and it's funny that, and he says Secession reads just like it so far. These these are these families, and Don Jr. and Butthead. Wait, which one's Beavis? Either way, Beavis and Butthead are fighting over who can be the biggest Beavis or the biggest Butthead next. Miyu says, true. I love that he did it on a larger platform. Exactly. Right. Like that's just what it is, right? And that to me is some man shit. When you can be like, hey, you know what? I was talking this shit and then I got informed and now I've changed my mind. And Beavis and Butthead is not. I didn't make that, but if you put them side, like these motherfuckers look like Beavis and Butthead, bro. Like I didn't even create that series, just, but they really do. But yeah, DL, a guy like that, and even the other day on this show, I retracted statements I've said about Hillary Clinton because I had to realize and acknowledge that, okay, for the past 3.5, 4 years or whatever, I'm sorry, almost 8 years now. Because that was 16, right? Yeah. I was like, oh, Hillary Clinton was a bad candidate, and she campaigned horribly and blah blah blah. And while I think she did actually not campaign well, I've always said she was definitely a qualified candidate. But what I failed to realize or acknowledge publicly was that, what? Even in 2016, she actually won the popular vote. So for me to say that she campaigned horribly, I think is horribly inaccurate. And the reality is she got fucked by the Electoral College. It wasn't even feminism, or like I should say chauvinism, or any anti-woman shit or anything like that. Most Americans who voted for her. But our Electoral College is so fucked up that even though she won the popular vote, she did not win the presidency. So in the past few days, I have acknowledged my flaws and apologized to Hillary Clinton, and I'll do it again right now. you were not as bad a candidate, or you didn't even campaign as horribly as I thought you did. You got fucked by a system. That's just real, as far as I can tell. Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings, facts matter. This was a Dro solo edition. Series just says, I don't want someone I don't trust in office. Oh, he says Hillary's qualifications are strong, but she oozes dishonesty. I mean, I don't know that. You know what I mean? Again, like I said, she actually should have been president of the United States. She should have been the first woman to be president. She won the popular vote. She actually campaigned better than we thought she would, but not based on the Electoral College. And Miu says the Electoral College needs work, probably needs banishment. Treehead says they're all dishonest. That's why, looking back, I'm like, you know what? Hillary was no more crooked than her husband. He's like, I did not have sex with that woman in her mouth. You fucked her face, bro. You fucked her face, bro. Like, we know. Bill wasn't completely honest either. And, you know, we all have to be a little dishonest every now and then if we're honest about it. Miyu says Hillary plays politics, which is a skill and an art. I love her. Love is it'd be hard for me to love her. Like that's tough. But again, she's the first woman to win the popular vote for president of the United States. Gotta get, and she mentioned it in her speech a few nights ago where she really lit that bitch up and, talked about the cracks that she put in that glass ceiling. And she did. And to be honest, she should have been president. But that's it. Miss Q to you. Yeah, he did fuck her face. We're keeping it real over here. That's just all it is. All right. I need to get out of here. I'm pretty sure my parole officer is going to be here soon. Make sure that I have a job. Maya said Hillary and Nancy Pelosi would be okay. All right. If they just kicked Joe Biden out for being an old ass man, now every time Nancy Pelosi talks, I believe in what she says, and then I realize she's catching her teeth. Like, I think she's really close to her teeth falling out of her face. And that won't mean she can't do her job. That doesn't mean she don't know what she's talking about. But once your teeth hit the floor, I can't vote for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you want some melon, Nana? Yeah, you want some melon. It's really ripe. It'll be easy for you to just on. Am I wrong? It looks like she's catching her teeth. She's like, and that's why, she's this upward thing with her tongue where I'm like, she catching teeth in this bitch. Kuchidama says presidential denture grip has to exist. It went from effort to precedent, but we need some more dent. Miss Q says she needs a better glue, but I feel like that they about to chomp the fuck out and then chat all across the whole floor with the little feet and the wind up thing at the same time. It's gonna fuck America up. Miyu says Nancy was so focused on taking over the house, she didn't care who caught that stray. They had, but it was important. Like, she had the house during the pandemic at a time when we had general bleach in your veins running the country. You know what I'm saying? Dr. UV light up your ass. So yeah, we needed her to get that stimmy through. She needed that power. Like she needed that majority. That's where your stimmy came from. So all you naughty headed Negroes out there were like, Donald Trump paid me. That nigga didn't do shit for you. You cleft footed, duck tooth, ass build motherfucking dick biscuit. Donald Trump didn't do shit to put money in your fucking account. Nancy Pelosi did that shit. And it cost her teeth. I can't prove that. Just legally, I have to say that I can't prove that that's what cost her teeth. But something did. Yeah. I was about to end the show peacefully, dog. My nigga, I was out today. I was like, Black Pedro, you did this, bro. You did a Dro solo all by yourself. That's what solo means. That nigga Coochie Diamonds, just because his little playground, your mama joke, dirty dozen friend ain't here, chose to focus in on me today. Just because the women recognize my juiciness. Right? Yeah, bro. They see the droplets, nigga. You squeeze this, shit gonna get wet. I've never said that to a man. But I meant it on some thug shit, nigga. This nigga Coochie Diamond's gonna say to me, now the whole time I've been telling Shang to chill on your mom, chill on your aunt. Let's not talk about his grandma's nipples. Everybody already knows about them. Yeah. Them civil rights nipples, nigga. We read about that. She got Edmund Pettus Bridge nipples. Mm-hmm. Yeah, when they beat John Lewis about the head at the Edmund Pettus Bridge, that nigga fell on your grandmama nipples. Wasn't even gonna bring it up, dog. I respect that areola. I really do. But when Cooch says, I think I'm gonna go get some delicious juice. I see what you're doing, nigga. I see what you're doing. You trying to bring up the pineapples, dog. It's all good. Cooch, now I know what you're trying to do, dog. What's the breaking news? Officially, Pedro has changed his name to Dark Juice Pedro. More details tonight at 11. Okay, listen, brother. No, we're going to call it Pedro Colada. Yeah. Because y'all niggas about to be collateral damage. I said damage. Collateral damage, nigga. It's a Pedro. Listen, I'm going to get the fuck out of here before more of this gets recorded live. Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. I love you guys. Thank you for sticking with us. I'm gonna try my best to be back here for you guys on Monday. Oh, by the way, Monday. Well, first of all, tonight I will be your 7:30 p.m. host at the Comedy Chateau in North Hollywood. It's Chateau Fridays. We're gonna have fun. I'm sure the usual suspects are gonna be there. Some of the newest up and coming comics in the city. So yeah, if you're in the LA area and you want to get some laughs on tonight, come on up to the Comedy Chateau, 7:30, main room. We about to get it in. That being said, I will be making my debut Monday on Quake's House on LOL. Why'd I say like LOL? Shit. Kevin Hart's network. God damn it. But on Monday, I'll be on Quake's House. So we're going to have some fun there. I'll definitely shout out the details on my IG. That's why you need to follow me at Black Pedro on the Gram Dam. Thank you, ma'am. It's right there. IG at Black Pedro, guys. Make sure on Instagram you're also following at Comedian Shang. Series just like I said, I'm gonna get the details, the links, and all of that. But yeah, we're gonna be kicking it with Quake on Monday. Let's go see what it was. Let's go see what that's about, man. But I will let everybody know. Series just included and everybody else. All right. That being said, thank you guys for fucking sitting around and clowning with me on this one. Really appreciate you. Again, shout out to the DNC for honestly a hype ass week. No matter how you vote, that should seem way more fun than than anything the RNC did. So we did it. Wendy, if you send another pineapple, send another. Everybody hit Gina. You gonna hit me with the pine? No, I see y'all. And just see, I don't think I'm fucking tripping. This how they doing me today. They hit me with the pineapples. Aaron Kingsley hit me with the American flag and the pineapples. I don't even think pineapples from America, dog. You tell me a pine tree fucked an apple and made this sweet meat? I don't think so, bro. That's not how photosynthesis works. Savage AF, man. Fucking feelings. Facts matter. Monday. We'll be back. It's the 26th. I'm coming back like I said I would. Gina Emerson said Hawaii. Well, guess what that wasn't until we took it from that wasn't America. They gotta replace it on the map to be like, and this too. It's not from the 48 contiguous states. Aaron Kingsley said pineapples are grown in Hawaii, and Hawaii is America. I could grow shishito peppers in my backyard. Them shits are Japanese. This ain't Japan. Seeds don't give a fuck where they grow. You got the juice now. Yeah. I hit y'all with the Omar Epps at the end of the motherfucking. At the end of Tupac juice. Nobody? Fuck y'all.